Hey guys, so I'm back today with a quick recap video, well, somewhat quick, about this past thing that I've gotten throughout the week, and the car show I was at recently at the Fairfield show over there near San Francisco. Uh, pretty pretty great event. Had a lot of fun. Bit of a drive from LA, not too bad. Uh, but it was great overall. Had a great time with Josh, the old card shop. Great event. It was three. It was supposed to be a 2 day event, but they told us like the last on Friday, I believe, or was it Thursday before I drove out, that Friday that would be allowed to vend. So it's because we thought it was just Friday, it was just gonna be set up, but then they said no, Friday you can vend from like what was it 3 to like 9 p.m. So when I basically got there, I just started set up and we started vending, which was turned out to be a pretty good event. Glad I went. Went with my sister. She helped me drive on the drive up there and then drive back. Cause on Sunday night we just drove back. We didn't really just we didn't stay an extra day or anything like that. But it was a great event overall. Had a bunch of fun. Got the paper badge signed by Josh. Little magic up there. I actually gave him like a little one-of-one sketch shadow for him too. So that's pretty cool. Great time with him. So that was great. Looking to do more events together. He was asking me which events would be good to that would be worth the drive. And I hear like the Burbank Card Show is pretty big. It's mainly sports, but they do have TCG there. They have like a little TCG section. I'm gonna look a little bit into it more because from what I heard, the last one was the sports was like upstairs, and then the TCG was in a different floor in a different section. So like, I would hope you would wish they would be together in the same area. That way you can capture potential flow from the sport. So being separate is kind of gets you a little worried. And I don't want them to drive all the way out here, gas, hotel, and all that stuff like that, and not make it full potential. So I'm gonna see. I'm looking into it a little bit more. But potentially we're gonna do that one for. I think there's two. And says I think one in February in Ontario, and then one in like the end of what was it August in Anaheim. So we'll see with that. I'm gonna look more into that for next year. But that was a great show though, regardless. And then I need to pick up more raw cards. I'm running extremely low. So these past shows, I'm like, all right, if I even if I don't make that much sales, if I can buy cards at great prices for grading and just selling again, that'd be good. But the, I haven't found any. Like, every time I ask, I look at their stuff, and the majority of people want like TCG or player prices, and I'm willing to pay that if it's a card that it's sellable, that's really good, and more than likely will get a 10 if I grade it, so it's worth it. But a lot of people, they'll have like cards that like off center has wine, so that's the grading them not worth it because it's not gonna get the 10. So at that point, I want to get at least a little under from at least TCG, but to have stuff to sell and flip. A lot of these people just want like straight up market value for it. I'm like, all right, then I can't pay it. Sorry, kind of just like not being a pickup, nothing. So like this last show, Josh actually did pretty good. This is one person who kept on coming back to him trading stuff, so he got a really good deals. But I think I only picked up what this is like the main thing. I picked up some other cards, but it's like probably the main thing. I got the Venusaur, I got the Charizard EX, which is still pretty cool. I think I can actually grade this one. And then I picked up a shiny Gyarados, pretty beat up, but we ended up trading for it. Didn't buy it. I love shiny Pokemon, so automatically I'm like, all right then, shiny Pokemon. Let me look, and then I picked it up. What else can I say? There were these kids that were there, and they kept on like coming over looking for 151 packs, wanting to open 151 packs. They're collecting the binder sets, so they kept on buying packs. And then there were at one point they were trying to get me, let's open some packs together, let's open some packs together. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to open any packs. And then eventually they got me. So I opened one pack with them, and I pulled out crap. And then they were like, all right, they opened another one. And then, all right, your turn, you open another one. I'm like, all right, then. So I ended up opening another pack, and I pulled out this guy, the Venusaur EX, with a Golem full art, which is pretty cool. Nice double banger. I think it had like a hollow energy too. Really nice pack. I was like, all right, then, cool. I was like, this looks really good for the front for grading, but when you turn this to the back, I'm like, oof. It's pretty fat on the top. I mean, probably could still get to 10, but most likely it won't. So I was like, if it don't sell today, which this was already Sunday, so it was already kind of slowing down. I'm like, all right, it's probably not going to sell today. If it does, I'll sell it. If not, I'm most likely stick it in my binder collection because I'm actually collecting this binder set for the whole 151. So that's most likely going to go be kept and just stick it into my binder. So that's pretty cool. That was fun. That was a fun little interaction with the kids over there. But that's pretty much it that I got from that car show. I did a lot of good sales. I sold a lot of Yokohama merch. I sold a good amount of slabs, booster packs, and stuff like that. I don't have much raw singles, sadly, like good stuff. But I did have like binders from like old collection that I bought that pulled out the good stuff. And it was just a bunch of like WotC, mainly WotC, and probably some like black and white commons, uncommons, and rares and stuff like that. So I just put those binders out, and it did pretty well. I did have a good amount of sales from them. Nothing crazy, because like most of these cars were in there like $1, $2, $3 bag. So, but it did sell a good amount. So, still happy with that. So that was all for that weekend show, which was really great. At the end of Sunday was actually pretty slow because I think it was I think there was a football game or something like that. Since it's a predominantly a sports car show, majority of people were watching the game, so it was really slow. Sunday was supposed to end at 5, but everybody started packing up by 2, so by 3 o'clock the show was basically done. So I you know what, I'm gonna head out too. So I just went, I got a 6 hour and a half drive back home, so might as well. So I just picked up and went home. Great event though. Most likely I'll go for it again. See when the next time they do that, depending on my inventory. But that was great. And then I picked up some more cards local to me. Some dude has actually had this on offer. So he has the Gold Star Latias, the deck one from the World Championship deck, and a Gold Star Japanese Mewtwo. I don't really care too much for Japanese cards, mainly if you can get them in English. But since they have the Latias, I'm like, alright, let's see if we can get a bundle deal. It's pretty beat up too, so not worth grading. Maybe the Latias, even though it's just the World Championship deck, it's not hollow. But I got it for a great price, and I was able to pick up more cards from him. I also got this was like a Hoopa movie promo, but it has Pikachu Mega Latios, and it has like Luigi in the back. But the best thing is like it has a shiny Rayquaza, was it Mega Rayquaza right there? So that's pretty cool. So you can already see the theme of the cards we got. We got shiny Gold Star Mewtwo, the shiny Gold Star Latias. And then I picked up a shiny Virizion. Yeah, I think this is black and white. And then I picked up a shiny. Oh no, this is just a Tomokazu Kumiya card. Love picking up reverse hollows of the Tomokazu Kumiya cards for my binder set. And then a shiny Swablu. This is no, I forgot. I'm not sure what this. I think platinum. I don't know. Platinum sets. I'm not sure what set these are. But I picked up those locally. Pretty good price for all of them. Even though like majority of them are beat up and played, it's mainly just for binder copies. It's all shiny Pokemon, and I love shiny Pokemon. Except for this guy, but this guy is just a Tomokazu Kumiya art. I collect that in general, which is pretty cool. And then this is one guy that I know who wanted to sell some like modern hits. So I ended up picking up these full stacks of hits. And then I have like a binder too. Nothing crazy in the binder, but you know, I got them all for a pretty good price. A little worrisome when I do spend like, I do want to start selling and flipping more cards and doing more shows, live events. So I do want to do that. I do enjoy it compared to like other regular stuff. So it's not too much of a burden to me. I do enjoy it. I do get nervous though when I'm dropping like, cause I consider myself really small time. Nothing too crazy. So when I do drop big amount of cash for collections, I do get a little worried because you never know what could happen. It's always a little bit of a gamble, but sometimes you gotta gamble in yourself and have to have faith in yourself to like try to do your best and make it work. Because like I said, I do really enjoy this. I don't think I'll ever become full-time Pokemon, but if I can get like it to be really, you know, really well worth it, I do make a good amount of cash on the side of it, on this having it as a side. I'll continue doing it. I really do enjoy it. Like I said, I do get nervous sometimes with the amount of money I'd be spending on these stuff. So, but like I said, since this whole past couple of months that I've been traveling, events and stuff like that, not being able to source and pick up more raw cards for grading. So with all that, like the Yokohama trip over there in Japan, other trips that I had, and so many events that I've been doing, selling locally at local events, bigger events like what was that? Collecticon, and going out to these other shows, I've been really running real low on cars to gray, so I do need to pick up more. So that's why I kind of like, you know what, let me just suck it up and just buy this, have some confidence in myself. So nothing crazy, but I did get them at a great price for all these guys. You got to add some Evolving Sky stuff. You got some Hidden Fates. I do love Hidden Fates regardless of what it is. That's what really hooked me into Pokemon again. That Hidden Fates solidified. I was already collecting like in 2018, but very seldom. Just buying cards here and there that I liked. Mainly Charizard, Dragon Pokemon, Dragonite, Dark Dragonites, and stuff like that. And buying some like basic stuff. But right when Hidden Fates came out, that really like took a hold of me. That one really told me, you know what, I'm into this collecting cards. So that's pretty cool. I always try to pick up more Hidden Fates, even like the ETBs and stuff. Always try to pick them out. We got the Lance here. We got some other like nothing crazy hits, but they're like somewhat hits from like modern sets. So these are the stuff I can stay. I'm not sure much of these are gradable, but a lot of these they'll do good like in a binder. People flip through them, see a card they like, and they're like, you know what, I want that. Snap by it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive, but they'll enjoy it. So now here, this is like the better stuff of it. So we got a Pikachu, birthday Pikachu, really nice. Enjoy this. Actually, I had a friend of mine from like back in my Yu-Gi-Oh days. He knows that I sell Pokemon, and like, hey, I have a nephew. It's his birthday. I was wanting to get like a Pokemon graded slab. So could you hook it up? Like, sure, don't worry. I'll drop it off to you at your house after work. I actually said, he said nothing crazy. It doesn't matter. Like, do you have a specific Pokemon that he likes? Just anything's fine. So like, all right then. So I actually got him, sent him a graded birthday's Pikachu. So he gave it to him in the slab, and on the sleeve for the slab, he wrote his nephew's name on it. So it's like for his birthday Pikachu, pretty cool. Cause I remember actually when the promos first came out, back in the day. I don't know how I got them, but me and my sisters and my sister and my brother, we had a stack. I remember stacks of these promos. I don't remember how we got them because my dad did not let us have Pokemon cards. I think we got it from like an uncle or something like that. But we had a stack of like the original promos. Who knows where those cards are at now? We actually found one recently because we used to like write our names on the card because at the time they had no real value and it was like just kids being kids. So we actually wrote our name on the cards. So that was pretty cool. We actually found one that was actually my brother's. I still have it. It says like his name Lolo. So we have that still. But like, you know what? This is perfect for him for his birthday. He's a little kid, and that was pretty nice. We got the Charizard EX from 151, and then we do have some Alt-Arts. We got Dragonite V Alt-Art. Hopefully you can get that 10. We got the Espeon V Alt-Art from all these from Evolving Skies. Hopefully that can get 10. And then the rest are, this guy really likes Celebi, which it's a really nice artwork. You see Celebi, like there's a staircase. Was that an upside down tree? Or no, that's a tree growing up. You got all these other little trees with the little fairy light flying out. So it's really nice artwork. And he really liked that card. So let me just pull this aside for right now. So let's go to the rest of the cards. We got Charizard Free the promo. You got Tapu Lele GX. I'm pretty sure this is from the Hidden Fate stuff. You got Blastoise EX from 151. Charizard EX from 151. You got Irida and Erica's Invitation. So like the one's pretty. So this is like the main hit. Like one of the main hits for Erica. But it's pretty off center. As you can see, it's fat in the top. And really skinny in the bottom. Pretty cool though. I wish it was way more. But that's still pretty cool. I could probably get like a miscut grade, because that's really thin. Like, dude, that's like a sliver. And then this stack right here is pretty much all Celebi Alt-Arts. Yeah, all these are Celebi Alt-Arts. So he really liked these a lot. They were relatively cheap. He said, yeah, I thought they were gonna do well. I was buying them like the low 15s, like 15 for each card. He bought them a bunch of them, hoping they would go up. Nothing like, majority of them are like all pretty OC, like off-centered and stuff like that. A couple may be gradable, but he's like, yeah, he was trying to offload a bunch of stuff to buy more 151 because he's really into that set. So like, all right then, I got them for a really good price for all of them since I ended up buying all these and everything else. Hopefully a couple do come back as 10s. I don't expect to be many to come back as 10s because, like I said, the majority of them just pull one random one. Yeah, like it's pretty fatter on this side than that side. A lot of these are like that. So I'm just gonna have them just for sale. So a few at a time, but they're still pretty good. Pretty cool. One of the best, like I think, one of the best arts in alt arts. Still nice, but like I said, all of these are all alt arts Celebi. And no, this is not from like guys stealing from the printing. I think what the printing facility is all the way in like literally the other side of the country from us. We're in LA. But no, these guys just bought them. He was just buying them off TC Player every time or from local people. He had like other alt arts, but he was selling them here and there. But Celebi was his favorite one. That's the main one he was collecting. But I just ended up picking up all of these from him, which is still a pretty good deal. I also got like a random binder that I do need binders when I go to shows so people can look for raw cards. Just random things here and there that I'll pick up. So I got all that. It was pretty good. I'm happy to pick all that up. A little bit nervous when I spend a good amount of cash. But, you know, sometimes I gotta believe in myself and just go for it. And not like worry too much. Because it's not like if I lose all this money, it's gonna I'm gonna be devastated and stuff like that. It will suck, but I'm pretty sure I could do well with all this stuff. I just do get like a little nervous sometimes, but you kind of level up from time to time. Before, back in the day, spending $100 on Pokemon cards was like, dang man, I don't want to spend $100. Now I'm spending hundreds of dollars, thousands for collections and stuff like that, which is sometimes it is a little nerve wracking. But you know, if you know what you're doing, you should be fine. Just, you know, gotta have some confidence in yourself sometimes and just go for it. But yeah, that's all for now. I don't have really anything planned. I'm looking into certain stuff to like do more card shows, but like for like the rest of the year, at least I have nothing planned. I do have like a small local card show that one day that's at the end of the month, which is I think the 28th of October, which is a Saturday. I just have that one. That's a local show, nothing crazy, very small. And then I have nothing set up for November, nothing for December. Nothing until potentially, I think the closest big one would be if I do the Burbank car show. I think it's in February. I'm not too sure. It's in Ontario, but Ontario's not too far from, like probably 30 to 40 minutes from me, so it's not too far. I could do those, and that's about it. Like I'm just kind of, there was Collecticon actually this weekend in was it Colorado, in Denver, but I don't really have much stuff. I could have went, but I'm kind of trying to stay home now. My child's gonna be born pretty much any week now. It could be next week, the week after, I'm not sure. So I'm just still getting a little stuff ready for him to be when he's born. He can already have the stuff, but it's like literally it could be any week. Technically, he's due in the beginning, like the first week of November, but the doctors will say, all right, this guy, he's ready. He can come out any week now, so just being a little worried. Actually, a little nervous for that because this is the first time I'm gonna be a father, but excited regardless. So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, I have nothing else. No big shows happening. Probably do the one, because I do that one sports card show once a month, every month. So I'll probably do that for November, depending on what day it is. Same thing for December, since it's a one-day show. Fairly like 30 minutes for me. But anything that I'm looking into some other shows, like the Pasadena was it like Comic Con or something like that. Nothing too big. It's not like a big Comic Con, but Pasadena is probably like 20 minutes from me. So like depending on how much those tables are, I'll probably start looking to do those too, since it's fairly close to me. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to talk about a little bit about that, about stuff that I've been picking up and stuff that I'm potentially gonna do. But yeah, that's all for now. And if you can, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these cards. Let me know what you think about just me, things I've been doing in general, like vending and stuff like that, or anything you can think of that you want to ask me or anything like that. And yeah, just leave it in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.